still September 11th. Just finished taking a nap. I got home and I went to go get my tent. I went to go get my tent. My sleeping bag. I didn't do the research that I needed to do. And I was like, it's too late for that. I just need to get something, right? And then I thought, well, you know, it's the first time that I get it on my own without consulting someone else. If I don't like it, I can always get another one, you know? So I ended up going with this brand, Kelty. So I bought a matching tent, a 3-person tent, and one sleeping bag. So I'm happy about that. Where it was located, I found a Dick's Sporting Goods nearby. Of course there's gonna be, you know, I'm over here thinking, just because I'm in the Mission District doesn't mean like, I'm so far away from department stores. It just sometimes it feels like that because it's not around here, and I'm not used to that. So I went to Daily City. Oh, excuse me. And I found that the Dick's Sporting Goods, it's a 2-story Dick's. I was like, oh, this is wonderful. And they have a whole section on Under Armour, which I totally love. And so I was so excited. I was like, nope, stay focused. I only came for my tent and it was a sleeping bag. So I go up, find the camping section, and then I see all the other gadgets for camping. I was like, oh, I didn't ask if I didn't ask about the details. It's only two days, 1 night. So I was like, oh, you know, I'm sure we'll be fine. And so I think it's only 2 days. Well, I only prepared for 2 days, 1 night in terms of moving my clients around. So anyways, I, you know, do eeny, meeny, miny, moe, which no, not really. I actually read the box and the stuff, and this one seemed to be a good, you know, somewhere in the middle. So the department store street that it turned on is called Sierra Madre or something like that, and it just reminded me of the foothills because, you know, Sierra Madre is like, you know, where I used to live. And so I was like, oh, let me drive around this place. So I did. And so yeah, it's a big shopping mall area. I'm looking at all the other stores. They have a World's Market there. I thought of my sister. And then I saw across the street they had Sprouts. And then I saw the Panera Bread. I was like, oh, I've been to that one. Okay, I know where I'm at. I was gonna go to Costco because that was the second place I needed. I ran out of my B12. But there's a whole line to get to the one in Daly City. I was like, oh no, I don't want to wait. I just go tomorrow. I usually go on Mondays where there's less people in the morning. So, but I was feeling, this was already like 11. I was feeling low, like low energy, and I wanted coffee. That's why I take my B12, because that gives me that extra that I need. Not in the mornings. I don't drink coffee in the mornings. It's usually around between 11 and 1 or 2 where I either get coffee or I take my B12 shot to get me through the next hump of the day. And again, I didn't realize that I was a coffee drinker more so now than before, more consistently now. So anyways, it's been hard to find a drive-through Starbucks. I find one, but I'm having to turn the opposite way. I'm like, no, Starbucks, just to get coffee, right? Like, no, and I had already made the decision I was gonna go home and go to Costco tomorrow morning. But the thought in my head was, but I need coffee. Like, I need something with caffeine or B12 to, like, get me through the day. I get home, I'm like, let me just eat. I started getting a migraine, like, I think it's a migraine, I don't know, it's a headache, but pressure right here. And I knew, I'm like, oh, like it's either gonna hit me or I need a nap or something. I remembered, right? I bought this. I had not used it, the Bialetti. I've used the cream, the milk frother thing. I love that. But I haven't used this little mocha express contraption. So I had read it before I left, just to like, because I was washing the dishes, and then I'm like, oh, let me wash it, and I did. I have to make 3 cups of coffee, three coffee to like clear it out, to drown it out. I was like, oh, I have to wait three times. So I got home, put it up, first cup, right? Well, I had some type of breakfast. This is already noon. But it was starting to like throb a little more, and I didn't want to take any pain meds and push through, because there was a part of me that was, I just tired. I just need a bit out. So I tried going to bed for 20 minutes, put my alarm on. Anyways, I woke up 20 minutes later, bummed out because I was just starting to go to sleep. So I stayed in bed a little bit. Why was I saying this? I don't even remember. I don't even remember why I'm saying this. There was a point, but I don't remember. I'm still tired, but I have things to do, so the second reality cup is warming up, and I think I'm just gonna have what's that green stuff? What's that green mocha? I think I'm just gonna have that and hope that wakes me up, and take pain meds, because it's oh, so the cool thing for my finger, when I put the little earthing thing on, I feel the pulsing. It's fascinating. It's so fascinating. The sensation, the pulsing, you know, it's kind of like your heartbeat, right? You feel your heartbeat, and you know, when it throbs, it's your heartbeat, like like trying to pump the blood flow. But to like when I lay on the mat, or when I put the little thing, I feel it. Like I feel the it's not tingling. It's like I could. So the cool thing was, when I put it here, I feel the electricity, maybe. If I could visually, it's like, you know, the old school water sprinklers, where it goes like that, and then it does again like that. That's the image of how I when I close my eyes and I feel the sensation, that's what I see. It's the pulsing going from like a part of it, and then increasing, and then it does it, and then it's just the tip, and then it does it again. Like, it's just the weirdest sensation. I think it's like super cool. But I don't think that's what I wanted to talk about, but I don't remember. So I'm just gonna stop it there. And try to drink something to wake up so I can finish my courses. Okay. I remember what I was gonna say about the Bialetti. I had bought it because it looked fun to make my own coffee in that way. Like, I was like, oh, this looks like a pleasurable experience, just to, like, you know, the different parts of it. Today, because I was really needing, like, to pick me up. I was getting frustrated because I was just like, I have a lot to do. Like, I just want a fast cup of coffee. And so I was just frustrated, because I was just like, I just want coffee. I just want coffee. I have work to do. Like, yeah, it's great to like spend time and like see it done, but I'm like, I just wanted it quick today. So it's just like, that's what I was bringing it up. I just wanted to add that part. Because there's a difference, right, between like being grounded in the moment and like enjoying each step, And then there's a part of me was just like, I have a lot to do today. Like, someone do it for me, right? It's just like, that's another reason why sometimes I don't warm up my food. I'm sure that. Sometimes I was telling my friend, I was like, sometimes I eat my pizza cold, and then I remember my ex hated that, and I'm just like, it's going to the same place, right? But anyways, yeah, he didn't like that I did that, but I was just like, I don't have time to warm it up, like, I remember my mom would get mad at me too, and I'm like, one day I'm gonna have someone do it for me. That's what I told her. I'm not supposed to be in the kitchen, is what I told her. I'm gonna have someone to do it for me. I think my coffee's ready.
Hey you, my name is Yubi and I use she, they pronouns, and you've just finished watching a clip from my video diary entries where I'm documenting my healing journey as I learn how to navigate my spiritual awakening. I have learned that this experience and process is unique to each and every one of us in whatever way we are embracing living our truth. This just happens to be my journey. And despite me having a graduate degree and a license in clinical social work, this by no means is intended to replace any type of formal mental health advice. This is just me on a personal level, shedding light on the truth that I am learning and discovering for myself as these experiences unfold, and really inviting you along for the ride. Please know that there is a time gap between when these videos post and my real timeline, and also that these clips build upon each other similar to chapters in a book. So if you find yourself lost or confused, feel free to click on the playlist section or the link below, where you can jump around, check out the other chapters, and or catch up. Also, please know that you're more than welcome to check out my website, www.youbecominghealed.com, where I've gathered all of this information, my background, experience, and education to create online self-paced courses to help you on your healing journey wherever you are. You're also more than welcome to check out my other YouTube channel at You Becoming Healed, where I've entertained a podcast, including clips from these courses so that I can make this content accessible to more and more people. Please click like, subscribe, and share this content so again it reaches more people, with the hopes that other people will resonate and connect with the healing journey and the stories shared so that they don't feel alone in their own process. I thank you in advance. I'm grateful to you, and I wish you well.